My name is Naimish. I am the founder of CoinCrunch India. It's a cryptocurrency and blockchain news portal based in India. We also have a YouTube channel called CoinCrunch India. We generally focus on bringing light to the developments and issues in the Indian ecosystem with respect to cryptocurrencies and blockchain. We've done a lot of activities around regulations, what sort of spreading the right information around regulations, around how to invest, protecting investors from being spammed or sorry, being scammed. So yeah, that's pretty much what we do at CoinCrunch. I think so. If we have to go back a little bit, I used to work with Deloitte as a consultant, as a tech consultant. I quit my job in 2016 because I was not happy to work like 16 hours a day, and now I work even more. So, but then it was I was not happy at the time working 16 hours a day. So I quit my job and I was just blogging and making videos on YouTube about daily relatable things. And then one fine day I was hired with Network 18 um, for running their digital media platform that unfortunately never saw the light of the day. But while doing that, I was learning about new technologies and what is happening around the world. That's when I first came to know about Bitcoin, because of a malware that was affecting the world. The people were asking ransom in Bitcoin. So that's how I first heard about Bitcoin, or sort of actually learned about it. But then it wouldn't be until the end of 2017 when I heard that Deloitte is sort of researching in blockchain, that I actually started paying attention to what Bitcoin is. And to be honest, in the beginning, I didn't I didn't really understand why we need a decentralized system. So the funny thing about Bitcoin is that it just doesn't teach you about Bitcoin as an asset or as a currency, but you have to, if you really want to get into it, you have to learn everything from how economics works, how different kinds of monetary forms work, how actually people make money. All those things you have to learn and understand, and you have to put it in perspective, and then you realize the need for decentralized digital currency. And that's when you sort of seeing the value in Bitcoin. So it took us, I think I got into Bitcoin at the end of 2017, but truly be really convinced that this is a good thing, that happened maybe 6 or 8 months down the line. See, I think that there are a lot of see, investment is one thing. You're going to lose money, you're going to make money. That's a different story altogether, right? Other than that, I do feel like because the technology is niche, regulations are minimal, or rather, there's no regulations. It is also a sort of a good environment for scammers, to thrive. So we see a lot of scams when markets are bullish. I My experience has been, I have been scammed a lot, and then I help other people who sort of whose money gets stuck with scammers, or maybe they are getting scammed. And I also help people who, like, I see that people are facing the same issues that I was facing back then in 2017, which is when they are carelessly spending money or sending money without worrying and thinking that they are going to make a lot of returns. And I think that that's not true. So at least I try to be a link between, say, if their money is stuck in exchanges or they got scammed. If that is the case, I try to be helpful to them, right? So that's my biggest learning, is that you have to be judicious about where you are sending your money, and what coins or cryptocurrencies or crypto assets you are investing in. But yeah, 2021 people are lucky because they've got people like me or Kashif who are spreading the right education. When we got started, we didn't get that, and we made a lot of money and we lost a lot of money because nobody was there to guide us. The funny thing about being in this industry, or the good thing about being in this industry, is that everyone is accessible. Right, whether it's the CEO of an exchange, whether it's a CEO of a large billion-dollar or unicorn crypto project, everyone is in some way accessible. You write to them, you talk to them. Twitter and Telegram are great places to communicate with them, and they will respond to you. You don't have to go to them with stupid messages like, should I invest in this coin, right? Nobody is going to come back to you. But if you genuinely have a doubt, if you genuinely have a query, they are going to come forward and help you out. And which is the most amazing thing. Like, see, working 11, 12, 15, 16 hours, I don't recommend it. But if you're doing it and if you're enjoying it, it's fine. So I enjoy that. Like, even at night, I would have calls with people who are, that never gets published, right? But I do have calls with people who are the who's who of the industry, and that just makes me very happy, like that I can just talk to anyone and get my doubts cleared, right? So that access is the most amazing part of this industry. I think that the most important thing that anyone coming into crypto to understand is that cryptocurrencies have cycles that are like seriously going to screw up your head. Okay, they go up 600, 700% in a year. They come down 90% in a few months. So you have to be ready for that, and to be ready for that, you should be financially secure, that the money that you're putting in cryptocurrencies should not bring you on the streets. So should not stop your rent, should not stop you from eating what you are already eating. Right, so basically your investment should be, it's a high risk investment, very high risk investment. So your investment should be only what you are willing or afford to sort of put for a long time, put away for a long time, even to an extent that you might lose everything of it, right? So that's, I know it's tempting. I have so many calls every day from friends who I've not spoken to for years, asking me if they should invest in Doge. I wouldn't say whether they should or not, but I'm saying that whether they decide to invest in any cryptocurrency, it's fine, but their loss should not be a reason why they regret investing in cryptocurrencies, right? So that's the amount you should get into it. I think that whatever the world has to say about cryptocurrencies, I believe that because it's a multicultural, multi-country, borderless sort of type of an asset or a currency, I think that the innovation is not going to die, right? So all the countries have to, who are deciding to go against is, have to sort of evaluate whether they want to really you know move the innovation out of their country to some other country, or do they want to be part of it and sort of embrace it. That's the only thing that any country has to worry about. Also, they have to worry about their own monetary policies and economics and all that. I understand that, but from a technology standpoint, anyone should be asking themselves, or the bureaucrats should be asking themselves, do we really, can we really afford to miss out on this innovation? What if this is the next internet? What if this is the next green revolution, which is 100 years old, but imagine the things that they've brought to the economies, right? So what if this is that, and can we afford to really miss out on it? So you have to evaluate the risks versus rewards again in this case, and I think that the rewards are highly beneficial to the entire country, whether we talk about India or any other country, right? So it grow, like, even without regulations, we are seeing so many projects in India that are creating employment, and people are making more money out of it. So why not help it or support it or create an environment which makes it free for people, less scary for people to get into, right? So that's how you sort of culture and advance the entire country with the new innovations.